The name Florentino Perez is synonymous with the club Real Madrid. Praised by the Real Madrid fans and hated by those who think he is killing the romantic side of football, Florentino Perez is one of the most important men in the world, who almost put UEFA and FIFA in check. From his innovative approach to business to his unwavering commitment to success, Florentino has made a significant impact on both the football world and the world of business. As a former president of Real Madrid, Perez overviewed a period of great success for the club, which saw them win numerous titles and cement their status as one of the top football teams in the world. This is a story of a man who, despite all odds, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most powerful and influential people in the world. A man who took a small family business and turned it into a global empire. A man who breathed a new life into one of the most storied football clubs in the world and led them to glory. This is the story of Florentino Perez, a man who has inspired millions with his relentless pursuit of success and his unwavering commitment to his dreams. Florentino Perez Rodriguez was born on March 8, 1947 in the city of Madrid and believes himself to be in a middle-class family without many luxuries beyond having one of the first televisions in his neighborhood back in 1959. He was the third of 5 children of Eduardo Perez, owner of 2 perfume shops in the capital of Spain. His father made him a fan of Real Madrid and took him to the Santiago Bernabeu when he was a child. Growing up, Florentino was surrounded by the world of business. His father ran a construction company, and from a young age, he was fascinated by the stories his father will tell about his work. This sparked a lifelong interest in business, and Florentino often spent hours listening and learning from his father. Florentino's childhood was characterized by a strong work ethic and a determination to succeed. Despite setbacks and challenges, he was driven by a passion for success and a love of learning. This was evident in his studies, where he excelled in engineering and law later in his career. He studied engineering in roads, canals at the Polytechnic University of Madrid. That lesson will ultimately be very decisive in his life. After completing his studies, Florentino was determined to start his own business. With his education in engineering and law and the experience he had gained working in his father's company, he was equipped with the knowledge and the skills to succeed. In 1971, Florentino Perez started his own construction company, TP Group. With his background in engineering and passion for construction, he grew TP Group into a successful enterprise over the next decade. The company specialized in infrastructure and construction projects, and by 1980, it had established itself as one of the leading construction companies in Spain. Florentino was known for his innovative business approach and ability to identify new opportunities. He was not afraid to take risks and constantly looked for ways to grow and improve his company. Through hard work and determination, he built an empire that would make him one of Spain's wealthiest and most successful businessmen. Florentino Perez has always been ahead of the curve when it comes to incorporating new technologies into his business operations. He was one of the first executives to invest in renewable energy technologies, and he has been instrumental in driving innovation in the construction industry through his company TP Group. Over the next 2 decades, Florentino Perez continued expanding TP Group in Spain and internationally. He also diversified the company's portfolio, including investments in other transportation and real estate industries. TP Group became one of the largest construction companies in Spain, and by that time, Florentino Perez had become a millionaire. Florentino is a lifelong fan of Real Madrid. His passion for football and Real Madrid is evident in everything he has done in his career. Florentino Perez has been involved with Real Madrid in various capacities over the years. He first joined the club as a member in the 1980s and eventually became a member of the board of directors. In 1983, he left his political career to move into the private sector with a risky move that will end up with a happy ending. In that year, together with some friends and partners, he bought a construction company in Catalonia that was on the verge of bankruptcy for just 5 million pesetas, about 3,000 current euros, thus kicking off a male construction empire that today, under the name of ACS, that company now has revenues of 39 billion euros a year. By the year 2000, Florentino was already one of the most important and influential people in Spain. In that same year, he decided to run as president of the White House of Real Madrid, who had already tried it unsuccessfully in 1995. When he saw the opportunity to run for president of the club, he knew that this was his chance to bring his business acumen and passion for the sport to new heights. Florentino played an ace under the sleeve that would be his trademark during his 2 cycles in the merengue, a star signing. In this case, Florentino promised the partners that if they voted for him, he would buy Luis Figo, the star of the moment who played for the rival team, FC Barcelona. Finally, in July of the year 2000, he was selected with 55% of the votes, and he kept his word. He bought the Portuguese for 60 million euros, an impressive amount for the time. This truly shifted the prices of the players into the prices we see today. After that, a new era was introduced in Madrid, the name Galácticos. Then came Zidane, Ronaldo, and Beckham. These players would be added to all those million-dollar purchases multiple years later. Making these breakthrough signings came with some bad recoil. Florentino found himself with debt close to 200 million euros, a figure that put his big signings in doubt. To get out of this rut, Florentino had to contact some people in the government to sell the land of his training center in La Castellana to make it up. The only problem was that these lands were classified as sports land, which prevented them from being sold to build housing towers. But Florentino managed to recategorize them and sold them for 501 million euros, which meant the first injection of money for his great football project of the club. In 2006, after the Galactic era was much better in terms of marketing than in titles, in which Vicente del Bosque was appointed as manager, Florentino Perez resigned from his position, although not for long. In 2009, he again ran for the presidency once again. The election was not without its challenges and controversy. Florentino faced opposition from the current administration and skepticism from the fans, but he never wavered in his vision for the club and fought tirelessly for the chance to make a difference. In 2009, he emerged victorious, elected as the new president of Real Madrid. In 2009, he returned with everything and bought Cristiano Ronaldo, Kaká, and all the figures that passed during the last years of the White House. A short time ago, Florentino was re-elected up for 25 years since no candidate was presented for election. Under Florentino's leadership, Real Madrid became one of the world's most dominant and successful football clubs. He brought in some of the biggest and best players in the sport, and the club's success on the field was matched by success off the field. Florentino's innovative approach to business and his unwavering commitment to success helped to take Real Madrid to new heights. Florentino Perez is a true inspiration, a man who has achieved great success through hard work, determination, and a relentless pursuit of his dreams. His story is about overcoming obstacles and adversity, taking risks, and pursuing new opportunities. Whether it's in business or football, Florentino's impact has been felt worldwide. His innovative approach to leadership and his unwavering commitment to success have earned him a reputation as one of the world's most powerful and influential figures. So let us all take inspiration from Florentino's story and strive to achieve our goals. No matter what obstacles we face, we can achieve greatness with hard work, determination, and a passion for success, just like Florentino Perez. If you guys liked the video, please give a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.